President Biden is on a mission to sell his more than $2 trillion infrastructure plan to the American people. At his first cabinet meeting yesterday, Mr. Biden named Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo and 4 other secretaries to help with the push. Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes spoke with the Commerce Secretary about the president's historic proposal. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning, Adriana. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo is a former Rhodes Scholar, the former Rhode Island governor who led her state's recovery back from the highest unemployment rate in the country. And she's now trying to replicate some of that success on a national level.
We sat down with Secretary Raimondo on her 28th day running an agency that encompasses everything from the National Weather Service to the U.S. Census Bureau.
I'm with the U.S. Census Bureau.
We do a little bit of everything. We deal with fish and fisheries. We have an Office of Space Commerce. The way I think about it is it's everything to do with making sure America can compete.
You were on the short list for a number of different cabinet-level positions. What made you want to run the Commerce Department?
Jobs, 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 getting Americans back to work. Every American deserves an opportunity for a decent paying job, period.
Gina Raimondo.
President Biden gave her a job yesterday, selling his new $2 trillion infrastructure plan and the corporate tax hike designed to pay for it.
You must have business leaders blowing up your phone already saying, don't increase the corporate tax rate. Yeah. It's going to hurt us. It's going to slow the recovery.
Truthfully, I don't. Really, what I am hearing is we need these investments. We need the trained workforce. Yes, there will be some grousing if there are increases in corporate taxes, but as long as our corporate tax rate is competitive, I think overall they're going to be happy for the historic investment to get as many people back to work.
Raimondo is eager to expand on a back-to-work initiative she implemented in Rhode Island to combat pandemic job losses.
We will hire you.
There, she put $45 million in federal stimulus into retraining displaced employees for high-skill, higher-paying jobs.
We need to make more things in America and put people to work doing it. My dad worked his whole career making watches in Providence, Rhode Island. Every morning he got into the car, in his carpool with him and all of his buddies, they went off to the factory. And unfortunately, all those jobs, including his, went overseas.
A lot of politicians promise that they can bring manufacturing back to the U.S. What's realistic and what isn't?
That is an excellent question, because not everything can come back. Manufacturing of today isn't my dad's manufacturing. It's not low skill, low wage. That isn't going to come back to America. What will come back is the higher skill, higher tech, more advanced manufacturing. And that comes back with a combination of basic research and training, and then fair trade policy. We can't let China eat our lunch. And so we have to be aggressive to stick up for American workers and businesses.
Let's talk about China. You have actually said that your predecessors' tariffs have worked to some degree. You think that that was the right approach?
China has shown it's willing to do essentially whatever it takes. They'll steal our intellectual properties, use technology for military purposes. So that means we need to be strategic, aggressive, and have a whole of government approach. It's game on, and my bet's on America.
One of her most pressing challenges is the gender gap. Almost 3 million American women have left or lost their jobs during the pandemic.
Not only have they fallen out of the workforce in greater numbers, but in large part, we're the ones who've been juggling between teaching the kids at home, taking care of the kids at home, and working.
Did COVID create new inequities for women, or did it just expose inequities that were already there?
I think both. For all of us, it should be a wake-up call. Like when we talk about building back better, it means building back more equally.
One piece of leftover work from the last administration is last year's census. Secretary Raimondo told me that the data delayed by the pandemic may not be ready until September, which is well past the deadline for some states to redraw their congressional districts in time for the 2022 midterm elections. And of course, this all comes at a time, Gayle, when there's a national debate raging over access to the ballot box.
That data is very important. I remember filling out my questionnaire. Thank you very much, Nancy. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
I like how the Commerce Secretary's thinking. She says game on, and she's betting on America. Us too.
And it's encouraging that she's working on the gender gap with so many women out of the workforce.
Yes.